So we have reached one of the most exciting times of the year for any team that's underachieving in the NBA, and that is when we get to look at the end of the season. We see the season end, and we get to go into the off season. Obviously, if we are a contender, then the most exciting time of the year is, this part of the season where we get to go into the playoffs and all that. But for any team that's not a contender, especially a team like us, we're a new team, we are looking forward to the off season where we get to improve this team. We get the NBA draft, we get the free agency period, we get to make trades, if there's any trades to be made, if there's anything on the table, anybody that we want to swap, get rid of, contracts, things like that. Everything is exciting. We also get to see who's improved. You know what I mean? Year-over-year growth is huge for a team like the Badgers. However, let's not take anything away from the teams that are actually doing their thing out here and contending and, about to enter into these 2024-25 playoffs. Let's take a look at the standings real quick, because as you guys can see, there are some games left to be played. Actually, you know what we'll do? We'll look at the playoff picture, because that'll tell you exactly which teams have a game left. And as you can see, Cleveland and Philly are going to be battling it out. They're not going to be playing each other, but they'll be battling it out, for that number one spot. If one team wins and the other loses, then the winning team is going to get that spot. Now, I don't know where the tiebreaker sits, if they both win or they both lose. However, that'll be interesting to see. Atlanta, nothing's going to happen no matter what happens in their game. But taking a look at the Western Conference, there is no teams on the bubble at this point. The teams that have clinched a spot in either the playoffs or the play-in, they've already clinched it. It's over. They're in. But looking at the Western Conference, there are some implications to be had, I believe. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. So with the Suns and the Timberwolves, one of these teams may have a tiebreaker with the Clippers that could catapult them into that 7 or 8, range where they will play against the Lakers instead of playing against, each other. So we'll have to see what happens. And another thing too, Golden State has their game against us, which if they lose, Portland could end up as the 5th seed as opposed to the 6th seed. Like I said, we can play spoiler here. You guys can't see it on your screen right now because my stupid face is blocking it. But April 13th, we're playing the Warriors. And you know what? I'm going to simcast this game. I am going to simcast the game. And I'm going to go all the way to the 4th quarter. I'm not going to jump in at any point in the game. But if it's close at the end, I'll jump in. I will jump in because we've had a lot of close games. And I would love to play spoiler and, see Portland, get a better seed than the Warriors, because the Warriors, come on now. I mean, you look at the guys on this team, other than Chris Paul, who absolutely deserves a ring, everyone else has pretty much gotten one, I believe, right? Wasn't Wiggins with them when they won in 2021? I don't know. I'm probably very inaccurate with, year over year and all that, but we will go ahead and simcast the game and see how everything goes against the Warriors. And you know what? We'll get a little edgy for this one. We'll wear our statement edition uniform. All right, we'll start off with fast and see how everything goes. We are up. Wow, we were up big there for a minute, and we're still up. Having a pretty good 4th quarter. Not a very high score. Okay, wait. Yeah, not a very high scoring first quarter at all. Let's see how this goes. This might be a very low-scoring game. Let's just see. All right, now they've made it a game. They took the lead for a split second there. Wow, a lot more scoring in the 2nd quarter than the 1st. We had 37 points in the 2nd quarter. We are winning this game. We may play spoiler against the Golden State Warriors. Wow. Okay, yeah. Now it's getting ugly. Now we are just destroying them at this point. You know what? Now I'm curious to jump in. I'm going to jump in at the end. I just want to see who's doing what the stats are looking like, and, maybe we'll play a series or two at the end of the game because, wow. Our last home game of the year. You know what? We'll jump in right here. We are up by a lot. 3 minutes left. We'll jump in. Don't matter. We got Isaiah Collier at the line. It's giving us Ron Holland stats in the top right corner, I believe. Oh, no, it's not. No, it is not. Yeah, it was actually giving us Holland stats. Because Collier, how did I miss that? How do I miss that? Collier 31, 6, and 10. what a way to end the season for this rookie, man. Like, he's got to be all rookie first team. I mean, there's just no way he's not. And rookie of the year is going to be tough, but he's got to be all rookie first team. We're up by 23 against the Golden State Warriors. Like, just understand what I'm saying here. Hardy's got 22, 3, and 6. All right, there's a switch there. I see that. I see that, Kuminga. He's got a mismatch here on Hardy for sure, but tried to stay with him. I have been working on my on-ball defense. I do want to say that. I want to say that. I want to say that out loud. I have been working on it. It doesn't look like I have, but I have. Oh, timing off, and it's not going to go. It's okay. I'm trying to just get Collier. He's eating tonight. This man is eating tonight. Chris Paul, you don't got nothing for me, son. I'm calling him son like I'm not the rookie in this situation. Wow. 0% chance he misses. He missed it. He actually missed that. Nick Richards got the putback, but how does Steph miss that shot? You know what? Watch this. I've been working on this a lot. Oh my God. I have been working on shooting it straight in people's faces. Why are we... Am I missing something? Why did we just intentionally foul? What was that? Oh. Okay, I see why. I get it. I get it. I get it. He wanted to do, Sam Cassell wanted to do a mass substitution, so we intentionally fouled Chris Paul to get our backups. I love this. I love it. We're up by so much that we can actually get the backups in the game. Like, really, like, I love this. This is just amazing. Man, we've even got Dean Wade in the game. I just got to say real quick, man, as these seconds tick down off of the clock for the last game of the year, I'm so proud of this team, okay? I am so proud of this team. You know what? I feel like we have overachieved. Why Draymond is in the game is beyond anybody's comprehension. He's a starter on that team, I would assume. And we will just dribble this one out, boys. Like I said, I could not be more proud of this team. Not just for this game, by the way. This game has literally almost nothing to do with it. It's mostly just for the way that this team plays. I mean, like, we are just such a gritty team. We bring energy every night. It doesn't even matter who it is. Doesn't matter who it is. Even if it's just John Wall coming in and getting 2 or 4 points in a game. Like, everybody on this team, top to bottom, brings the energy. They bring just that swagger. And, you know, like I said, man, from the top to the bottom. So Luka Doncic wins another MVP award. And, you know, how can you argue with it? I mean, you got a guy here that is averaging a triple-double, a 35-point triple-double almost. Like, 30-plus triple-double to average that? Seriously? Like, for real, though. Like, 43% from... He's ridiculous. Going on to Rookie of the Year, it ends up being Alex Sarr. And yes, I will show you guys, I did actually fix the rookie report. Alex Sarr still, though. Both sides of the ball. Didn't matter what the situation was. You look at his numbers across the board, he was amazing. Taking a look at 6th man of the year, Chris Paul, well-deserved. I mean, you know, looking at the numbers, he's not used to being a 6th man, but he probably still deserves it. Victor, defensive player of the year in his second season, right? His second season in the league, yeah, because he was a rookie last year and won Rookie of the Year for that matter. Then we look at most improved, which, hey, the guy that won it last year, our boy, Hardy Party himself, Saddiq Bey from the Seattle Supersonics, wins it this year, and his numbers are fantastic. I mean, no arguing that when you look at the year over year. I mean, yeah, no way you can argue that. He's been phenomenal. Then taking a look at Clutch player also goes to Luka. That's a new award, obviously, in the last couple of years here, but Clutch player of the year goes to Luka Doncic. Jason Kidd, that team has been phenomenal. Jason Kidd and Jordan Hobson, you know, both getting the nod there. You know, definitely deserve. They both deserve it. All NBA first team, only 2 guys from the U.S. You better get used to seeing that. You better get used to seeing that, man. Luka, Joker, Ja Morant, LeBron, and Giannis. And then you look at the All NBA second team. It's Embiid, Victor Wembanyama. Wow, man. Wow, this kid. He's really he's pulling his best Tim Duncan. Then you got SGA, LaMelo Ball, Evan Mobley. Are they really playing Wembanyama at center? That's what they have him listed as right now. But then looking at the third team, Josh Giddey, Steph on the third team. I don't know if I agree with that. He should have been first or second for sure. Then you got Trae Young, Dame Lillard, Darius Garland. All right, so then there's the third team. Defensive, you got Lonzo, who is injured right now. But I don't think it matters. The Bulls are not in it. Luka, Evan Mobley, Giannis. Luka is all defensive first. Wow. Victor, you obviously you expect him and Giannis to be there. Mobley's pretty much the same thing. But wow, Luka, that's surprising. Anthony Edwards, SGA, Jaren Jackson, Jason Tatum, and Alex Sarr, all defensive second. Sarr is also injured. However, I don't think Washington is in the playoff race either. And then all rookie first team. Here we go. 2 of our boys there, man. Collier and Ron Holland. Ade Mara. We wanted him bad, but obviously we made the right choice, I think. I feel like we did. We made the right choice with the guys we picked. Because, look, they're here as well. Then you got Garway Dual, and then Alex Sarr, and then all-rookie second, Justin Edwards. Zay Carter, one of our hashtag ad players, makes an all-rookie first team. Hey, man, big up to Zay Carter, man. I'm so proud of you, my guy. So proud. Itzan Almanza, Matas Buzelis, and Stephen Castle over in Seattle, making it. Stephen Castle is going to be a problem for this league. I can tell you that right now. And then here you go. These are the teams that made it in the West play-in. You got the Lakers and the Clippers at 7 and 8. Phoenix and Minnesota at 9 and 10. So nothing changed on that side, based on the last day of the season. But in the East, let's see if anything changed over here. Boston and Miami. I believe that was the case to begin with. I think Miami was actually 7th, though, if I'm not mistaken. So that may have changed. I could be wrong. But then Milwaukee and Detroit, are 9 and 10. Milwaukee being 9 is crazy. They still have Dame and Giannis, and a lot of that team is intact. So, whether it's been injured. I know Dame was injured for a bit of the season, so that could be part of it. But we'll have to see how they fare here. And like I said, we're going to slow it down a bit, and we're really going to see how these playoffs go and how everything pans out, because this is important. So now let's see how everything goes for the play-in games. We'll go ahead and simulate through this game. And so Boston beats Miami. So now it's going to be up to Miami to beat one of these 2 teams if they want to stay in the race. And it's going to be Milwaukee. So if Miami wants to stay in this thing, because Boston's already there. If Miami wants to stay in this thing, they are going to have to defeat the Milwaukee Bucks. Let's see what happens. And Milwaukee beats them. So Miami ends up as the 7th seed, right? They were the 8th seed, I'm sorry. 8th seed, but does not make the playoffs. Milwaukee will be playing Cleveland, who is the 1st seed. And, I simulated the games on both sides. I didn't even notice that. But, as you can see over on this side, it's going to be the Clippers, who were the 8th seed originally. And the Lakers will be the 7th seed. So, no change over here. Phoenix and Minnesota, both got bumped out. So, all is right with the world in the Western Conference. So, we've got the Mavericks against the Clippers, the Thunder against the Warriors, Pelicans against the Trailblazers, and the Nuggets against the Lakers again. And then in the East, you've got the Mavericks against a very difficult Bucks team. You've got the Knicks against the Atlanta Hawks. You've got the Pacers against the Magic. The Magic are the 6th seed, which is awesome. And then you guys can't see this, but you've got the Sixers and the Boston Celtics. And I think we all know what that rivalry is all about. So now we will simulate through this round and see how everything plays out. Wow, okay. I was actually looking at the Bucks series the whole time, and the 8th seeded Milwaukee Bucks take the Cleveland Cavaliers in 6 games. Then you've got Atlanta sweeping the Knicks. No surprise there. Orlando actually defeated the Pacers 4-2. Same with Boston beating Philly once again in 6 games. Then on the West, over in the West, Dallas beating the Clippers. OKC did not. They came up a little short against the Warriors, man. They brought it to 7 games, though. And Portland, look at Portland, man. Like I said, they were like a Cinderella story last year. And they're kind of the same this year, kind of the dark horse. And Denver sweeping the Lakers. Much, much different than it was last, in real life, last year. But we've got, you guys see, the semis for the West and the East. Here we go. Let's see what we get here. Man, it would be cool to see Orlando. Wow, they did! Oh my God. I was literally in the middle of saying it would be cool to see the Magic beat the Celtics, and they did it. They beat the Pacers and the Celtics, 2 very difficult series for Orlando. They are on their way, without James Harden, mind you, to the Eastern Conference Finals against the Milwaukee Bucks. That is crazy. And then on the West, you've got Denver and Golden State. That's going to be a great series. That is going to be a great series. Let's see who goes to the finals. It would be really cool to see Orlando in the finals. Let's see if I can speak it into existence again. Let's simulate the round. I think I just did. Western Conference Finals MVP is Jokic. And it's Banchero for the East. Oh my God. Wow, they swept them. Orlando swept Milwaukee, and they're the 6th seed. It's going to be Denver and Orlando in the finals. All right, we're going to go game by game on this one because I want to see how it plays out. Let's see. All right, the Nuggets take game 1. Let's look at the box score. Jokic with almost a triple-double. Wow. Low-scoring game. It was a 2-point game. Wagner and Suggs and Banchero. Anthony Black starting. You know what I mean? This guy was almost... He also almost had a triple-double. And just last year, we were talking about how he was getting no minutes. And now, he is a pivotal part of a finals run for the Magic. This is crazy. Second game. The Magic take 1 in Denver. It is getting hot in here, boys. 19-10 for Murray. Jokic, 18-10-5. Banchero, 27 points. Suggs and Wagner, both with 19. And the Nuggets take 1 in Orlando. And they're up 2-1. Wendell Carter with, there's a 3-point game. Wow, I'm telling you, Nuggets are winning close games when they do win. Michael Porter Jr. on the other side. Jokic, 16, 12, and 13. 2-2. 2-2 series going back to Denver. Let's see what we get. The Magic are up 3-2. Oh my God. The Magic are up 3-2. Aaron Gordon had a great game. Jokic a good game, but man, look at Wagner, Wendell Carter, Jalen Duren. These guys are fighting their hearts out. Let's see what we get. Oh my, all right. We're going to have a game 7 in the finals, boys. 3-3. Wagner and Banchero played their hearts out again. Duren with another double-double. He is a machine. Michael Porter Jr., Murray, Jokic. I mean, it's the usual suspects. Game 7. Here it is. Should we simcast it is my question. I think we simcast it, right? It's going to be in Denver. I think we should simcast it. Let's do it. All right, let's go. Let's do it. Orlando out to a quick lead there. Wow. Back and forth in the first quarter a little bit. Yeah, definitely back and it's been a close game 7. I may jump in just to watch if it's close at the end, because it may very well be. Let's see. Let's see. Orlando, they've got a bit of a lead here. It's still close-ish. Okay. Orlando's doing their thing. Okay, all right. Denver's not going away, though. Tie game. Okay. Okay, somebody hit a 3. Let's see what we got. Oh, we might. This is a game 7 of the finals. I don't think there's any way we don't jump in and at least watch a little bit of this at the end here. We have to, right? We've gotta. It's a 6-point game. We'll watch the last 2 minutes. Let's slow it down to normal. Oh, Denver pulled away. Oh, they got an 11-point lead. Let's jump in and just watch.
So for Orlando right now, Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4.
Jokic is actually banged up. Okay, wow. Wow.
Now here's Jokic.
See how they're playing. Should they be fouling at this point? Like, I don't even... Okay, they can't even get a shot off. Shot clock violation. Magic get the ball, but... I mean, with 7... I don't know, man. 7-point game? You need a 3 for sure. You need a quick 3. Oh! Jamal Murray right off his back. Anthony Black for 3. Oh, wow. Okay, that's going to do it. That's going to do it. And the Nuggets will just dribble it out. And, yep, they are champions 2 years out of 3, my boys. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine what is going through the minds of the players in Orlando. Like, oh, God, that's rough. That's so rough. Look at them. They're so happy. They're so... That's over. It's over. That's it. They are champions. Kelly Oubre joining the team this year. Precious Achiuwa joining the team. So there you have it, Denver, your NBA champions for this year. I mean, Jokic is the MVP. He was banged up a bit. Still won the MVP, though. And you know what? Well-deserved. Well-deserved. I mean, he does everything. He does everything out there. But, man, can we just give Orlando some credit for how... I mean, like, nobody expected them to be there. Nobody expected them to be in the Eastern Conference Finals. Maybe even not expected them to even be in the semis, to be honest with you. You know, Indiana could have easily beat them. Boston could have and should have beat them. Milwaukee should have easily beat them. And they said, no way. And they took the Nuggets to 7 games. And the last game was by no stretch a blowout. I mean, it was close. It was still very close. You know what? A round of applause for the Magic, man. You guys, very bright future. So now that brings us into the off-season, boys. The most exciting part of the year. We will really quickly just get through the nonsense and go straight to the draft lottery because that is what we're here for. So let's jump into player retirements. And as you can see, Al Horford. Wow, okay. So Horford is going to retire at 39. Makes a lot of sense. Rudy Gay. He was a free agent, but he was a Badger at one point, you know, for a very short period of time. Kevin Love. Man, Kevin Love. DeAndre Jordan going to retire at 36. Same for Derrick Rose, man. And a lot of you guys don't know this. Literally, my favorite player ever, Derrick Rose. My number 1 favorite player ever. We got nobody inducted into the Hall of Fame this year. Which is interesting, but, you know, whatever. Jersey retirements. The Clippers retire Blake Griffin's jersey. Okay, fine. I guess I'm all right with it. League meetings. There's nothing here for us, and there's nothing I want to change, so I'm not even going to look through it. And now I dropped my controller, but here we are. Draft lottery, my boys. And now we've made it to the moment that we have all been waiting for. Yes, my boys, the NBA draft lottery. At least this is the moment that I've been waiting for. This is what I have been wanting. I want to see where we are going to pick in this draft. The Raptors have our pick. We have the Kings pick from a trade that happened previously. And thank God the Kings, you know, they didn't do horrible, but they weren't great. So, you know, we should have a decent pick you know, at the very least. So let's see here. We are projected at 5, and look, the Rockets, as if they need any more young talent, are projected at 1 and 2. The Raptors projected at 7 and 8, and then you guys can see the rest of it here. The lottery odds. You know, I'm just looking through. The Spurs have 2 picks also in the lottery, or should. The Nets should have 2 picks in the lottery. You know, this all depends on, you know, whether or not there's protection on some of these things or not. But the Jazz also. So let's see how this all plays out. Let's jump right into it. So 16 supposed to go to the Nets. It does go to the Nets, and they get it from the Phoenix Suns. Let's see what we got here. Jazz, 1% chance. That one goes to the Heat. Wait, that means both the... Wait, what did that just say? Supersonics get 14. Did that say the Jazz and the Rockets jump into the top 4? The Knicks were supposed to get 13 from the Pistons. They did. What just happened here? Grizzlies supposed to get 12? They do. Spurs supposed to get 11? They do. Alright, now, yeah, something happened because the Raptors were supposed to have 7 and 8. And now they're projected at 9 and 10. They get 9 and 10, and the 9th pick was going to be ours. Spurs projected at 8. They get 8. 7. Projected to be us. And it is us. Oh, wow. Okay, we get the 7th pick of the draft. The Jazz are supposed to get 6, and it goes to the Bulls. 5 supposed to go to the Rockets, and it goes to the Nets. What happened here? What happened here? So the Jazz get 4. I don't understand what's going on here. Rockets supposed to get 3. They get 3. So they don't get the top 2. Rockets supposed to get 2. They get 2. So what does that mean? The Jazz get the number 1 overall pick. Wow. Okay. So we end up with the 7th overall pick. The Jazz win the lottery. Rockets get 2 and 3 in this draft. Wow, what a lucky draft for the Houston Rockets, man. And the Jazz, they got 1 and 4. That is ridiculous. But we have the 7th overall pick. That's how it played out, boys. So we're going to have to make something great out of the number 7 pick. And you know what? You know, having the 7th overall pick, still great. Especially at the season we just had. Still a good place to be picking. And there maybe we can make a move. Maybe we can make something happen, you know, with a trade or something like that. But for right now, I think sticking with the 7th overall pick maybe it's the way to go, especially with the way the mock drafts look. We'll take another look at the mock drafts as well. But, you know, if you guys think that we should maybe make a move, let me know. If not, we will stick with 7 and see who falls to us at the 7th spot in the draft. So now with everything in place, taking a look at the mock drafts, as you can see, Cooper Flagg projected to go number 1 overall to the Jazz. No surprise there. Ace Bailey projected to go to the Rockets with their first pick, you know, out of their 2. Eric Garcia projected to go at number 3 overall. The Jazz are projected to take Jaleel Bethea with the 4th pick. The Nets, Dylan Harper. Bulls, Donovan Bailey. Us, we are projected to take Keelan King at small forward. Aiden McCauley projected to go to the Spurs at small forward. Dre Forbes projected to go to the Raptors. And back-to-back, they'll get Dre Forbes and Prosper Hale. You know, that would be awesome for them. And then just taking a look at the rest of the guys, I'll let you guys take a look at it. But I am just excited for the draft itself at this point. And I'm excited to see, maybe we make a move. Who knows? Maybe we look to trade up, but we're not going to do it until draft night. We're not going to do it beforehand. I want to see how things start to play out on draft night and then see, if there's somebody we want to trade up for. However, I will end it here because I want to give you guys the opportunity to let me know what we should do. Obviously, Cooper Flagg is the crown jewel of this draft. Ace Bailey, another amazing player in the draft as well. And, as much as we would love to have one of those guys, we're picking at number 7. Somebody would have to fall to us, which I doubt is going to happen. However, 7 is a great spot to be, and there's going to be some amazing players that are going to be available at number 7. Again, I need you guys to let me know, where do we go with this 7th pick? What do we need on this team? Do we move up? Maybe we trade back. Who knows? It's really all it all is gonna unfold on draft night. But again, you guys are my assistant GMs. I need your advice. So when we come back in the next one, boys, we will be going through all of the rest of this. The combine, the pre-draft, the NBA draft itself, which I cannot wait for. You guys are going to get to see all of your #ed players, and they're all going to be drafted on draft night, and it's going to be so exciting. Definitely keep an eye out for part 2, my boys, and I will catch you guys in the next one.